Hello everybody. A few days ago I had this great idea to make this video about a very important topic for small local businesses. It's the word differentiation. We can also call this unique sales proposition or unique value proposition, which is how to get people to come to your shop and to buy from you instead of going to a similar shop with a similar range or instead of going to the competition. So this is essential to be aware of when you want to run a successful shop.
So my name is Mieke and together with my team we help local shops and small businesses around the world to get more customers through the door and more money in their pockets.
I talk with a lot of local shopkeepers, and very often when I refer to this, they tell me, yes, Mieke, I'm already doing this, I'm already doing something different than the competition. I am definitely the business who has the fastest delivery, I definitely have the best product, I offer the best service, and I definitely have the best price. Well, let me tell you, don't be surprised, but this is 2023, and offering the best price, the best delivery, the best service, the best products, that is a standard nowadays. You cannot be different in that anymore. If you don't have these fundamentals already set up in your local shop, you are missing out on something very important, because customers, as you are well aware of, they are incredibly demanding. And so they expect always and ever the best price, the best service, the best products, the fastest delivery. So don't rely on this, because it has to be one of your standards, one of your fundamentals. I am talking about how to be different nowadays in 2023 and the future, how to be different in a very specific way in regard to your own specific concept of your shop, and doing things that surprises your customer. Offer something completely unexpected. Say something completely unexpected. Do something unexpected. Something that will make them remember you, that will make them talk about you and your shop to their friends and family. And that is, of course, how you make sure that you get more people coming to your business. It can be anything, but it has to be unique, authentic to your specific specialty shop. So best case scenario, it is something they have never seen before, they have never heard before, something completely new, unexpected, a surprise. So you also don't tell it to them in advance. You don't write on your website or you don't mention on your socials that you offer this unique special thing. Just something unique for you and your shop. So it can be related to the smell. What do people smell when they walk into your shop? Did you bake cookies, for example? And is there always a beautiful cookie smell in your shop? Or what do they hear when they walk into your shop? For example, in my shop, a long time ago, a very successful shop in my home country, the name of the shop was The Odd Duck, but in another language, in my native language, The Odd Duck, and everything was related to nature. So when people walked into my shop, always and ever, there were birds singing in the background. It was a CD, but always very consistently, they walked in and there was this peaceful sound of birds singing. So that matched seamlessly with my concept. What are you wearing when you're working in your shop? Or what is your team wearing? Is there something special, unique, funny that is written on your clothing? How do you make your customer feel? What do you say to them that is different than what other shop owners say? How are you wrapping up your gifts or sending them a specific email? Do you use a specific sentence to thank them? So you can be different in so many tiny little ways. It doesn't have to cost a pound, a dollar, nothing. For example, also in my shop, a long time ago, The Odd Duck, people walked into my shop, and me or my team, we looked them straight into the eye with a very open, positive, smiling face, and we said, "Hi, quack, quack. Welcome to The Odd Duck." So quack, quack, which is the sound of a duck. Welcome to The Odd Duck, quack, quack. And of course, there were sometimes people who thought it was weird. But my very loyal audience who loved The Odd Duck, who loved my shop and me in the shop, they even told this to their friends and family. They said, "Wow, this shop in town, what a crazy, funny shop. When you walk in, somebody is there behind the counter and they say, 'Hello, quack, quack, welcome to The Odd Duck.'" So you see, It doesn't have to be difficult. It just needs to be completely unexpected. The reason why I'm making this video is because a few days ago, I was in a spa in Da Nang in Vietnam, a country that I frequent very, very often. And I was in that spa in Da Nang, and they also do something very specific there. And I made a quick video there, completely unprepared, and I'm going to add it here so you can see this specific example of what they do to be different in their spa and how they surprise customers.
It doesn't always have to be difficult to be different than your competition. What do I mean by that? I have these discussions with customers. They say, yes, we know we have to be different, and we know we need to do different things than a competition in order to get people through the door, but we don't know how to do that. And it costs a lot of money. We need to invest. What can we do? Should we hire a specialist to make a plan for this, etc., etc.? And I'm making this video for you right now because I just had this beautiful treatment in the spa, but it's not about the treatment, it's about what they are presenting after the treatment. I'm going to add a clear picture of this in the video. So I'm in this spa, Queen Spa in Da Nang. I've just had a treatment and now they're going to spoil me to finish the treatment with some cookies, local cookies, with a beautiful tofu dessert, with coconut sauce, with a special local tea. And it's beautifully presented and it's completely free, and they didn't tell me about this in advance. So they give me a surprise. It's completely unexpected. I don't have to pay for it, and I'm sure it's not a lot of effort for them. It doesn't cost a thing. It's just a bit of coconut and a bit of tofu and presenting it in a beautiful way. So it doesn't have to be difficult to be different than the competition, to surprise your customer and to make them talk about your shop, your local business, and to get more people through the door. Because this is what people want. They want a surprise. They want something else. They want something to see, not in another spa, only here. Think about this for your own business, your flower shop, your beauty salon, your hairdresser salon, your gift store, your pet shop, whatever. We can all do something different and surprise the customer. Don't say it to them in advance. And this is what makes them talk. And this is what sets the word of mouth on fire.
So you see, it doesn't have to be difficult. This spa in Da Nang is using this in a very specific way to differentiate themselves from the hundreds of other local spas in Da Nang. So you can do that too. It doesn't matter what kind of shop you have. It doesn't matter. Think about it or get inspiration online or ask ideas from your friends or ask ideas from your most loyal customers, because your most loyal customers are always a fountain of knowledge and inspiration because they love your shop. The most important thing to remember is once you set this up, whatever it is, you have to be consistent. You have to do that. Your team has to do it. Be consistent and keep doing it for at least 6 months. If people like it, do it at least a year. So don't change it, because then it doesn't get burned in your customers' heads. They really have to know it so they can think about it, so they can talk about it. It has to be a repetition. You have to repeat it over and over again so people know, that shop, that's the shop where they do this or that. That specialty cheese shop. That's that cute shop where they always give a tiny piece of free cheese together with the cheese that I have bought, and it always includes a tiny card with the explanation of the tiny piece they give. So often I have gone back to that cheese shop to buy that specific cheese that they gave me for free because I liked it. Or if you have a restaurant or a coffee shop, use special straws that you created yourself, or straws that you bought online. I mean, you can find inspiration on Pinterest, for example, for thousands of ideas. Just saying. Okay, so I wish you all the luck with this. Be different. Don't do what other shops do, but be your unique self.
Stay tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more inspirational tips from me for all you beautiful local shops and small businesses. See you soon.